Peter Whelan is a Dub, and he decided to travel outside of Dublin in search of excellence in pigs and in pork. Mary Fanning recently went to visit him at his farm outside Slane.
There was a pig, and he was big. He liked to dig and wear a wig. He did a jig and ate a fig. He was a big pig.
These pigs are the original Irish grazer breed, and they're the pride and joy of farmer Peter Whelan, who set out on a mission to produce the best of free-range pork on his 59 acres in Slane, County Meath. But Peter started life in Dublin.
Yeah, well, I was born in Arbor Hill. At the age of 2, then we moved to Castleknock, which was County Dublin at the time. We grew up there. It was a rural kind of an area at the time. There was fields and that around. So and then I went to school on the Navan Road, John Bosco's. But my mother and father always brought us on farmhouse holidays. And I reckon that's probably where the thing about the agriculture or the interest in animals was instilled.
Peter came from a family engineering business, but his love for pigs started at the tender age of 4, when his parents brought him on a farmhouse holiday and he saw a sow farrow.
I was given one of the bonnets to feed with a bottle. And I turned around, seemingly my mother, she always reminds me of this to this day. I turned to Mr. Conyngham and I says to him, "Mr. Conyngham, do you know the way hens lay eggs?" And he says, "Yes, son. Do pigs lay sausages?" Well, you can imagine, the Dublin little kid, you can imagine the laugh that got.
Now he's realised his dream of being a pig farmer, and his free-range pork has won several awards and is one of the stunning products in the Boyne Valley Producers Group.
I was working in sales in the food industry, and I came across this wholesale butcher, and he said, "Do you know what?" He says, "We can never get free-range pork." And at the time, I was thinking of getting a couple of pigs. So anyway, I bought a few pigs, but I bought the Irish Grazer, or the Tamworth as they're known now, and I got him to taste them, and he said, "Absolutely beautiful, free range." So I kind of got that going as a hobby on the side.
In 2004, Peter and his wife Susan began their journey on the farm in Slane to rear their beloved Irish Grazer pigs. It's an old Irish breed, and when they made their way to the UK, they became known as the Tamworth pig.
I've approximately 100 pigs between sows, weaners, the whole lot. They run freely here on 59 acres of forestry. They don't get any injections. There's no artificial on the land. Obviously, it's just forestry. So they literally they're nearly wild. They're organic, but I don't use the word organic because I'm not certified organic. But they live a very happy and a longer life than the commercial pig. Like a pig here wouldn't be ready for, say, a year before it goes to slaughter. Commercially, it'll be 4 months. So they, as you can see there, they range, they root. They get minerals and that traces from the soil. It's just a very, very happy and long life, and that's really, it gives you pleasure to see them doing that, in their natural environment.
There was a pig, and he was big. He liked to dig and wear a wig.
But there's no other gig in town for us. There's myself and Susan. How we make money out of it is, people will say, "How do you make money out of pigs?" Well, there's no middleman. We bring the pigs, we do everything ourselves. We bring the pig to slaughter in Coogan's, a registered abattoir in Trim. They come back in 2 halves, and I do everything else myself after that. So we're getting the full profit. We bring them to Honest to Goodness Market in Glasnevin every Saturday, and we've built up a clientele there over 4 years. And it's like a big family down there. It's brilliant.
Whole Hoggs free-range pork is one of the products in the Boyne Valley Food Producers Group, and Peter uses an outside stove and loves getting other members of the group in to taste, experiment and come up with new ideas.
The whole purpose of this outside oven, that's not for making money or anything. That's really for sharing, right? It's about sharing what we do. And here in the Boyne Valley, we all help each other. We work closely together, like down to the local chef, KILLIAN from the Conyngham Arms, right? He comes up here, from time to time. He'd cook stuff just for the crack. We're always playing around. He'd say to me, "Can we come up with a sausage for the summer?" So we say, "Yeah." We talk to Ola McNeese from Dan Kelly Cider. Get some cider, make a sausage. We try it, we'll cook it, we'll taste it, have the crack, have friends around, family around, a laugh, a joke, tasting good food, all from the Boyne Valley region.
Chef Killian O'Donoghue is another Dub turned Meath man, and he works closely with Peter in creating new ideas, and he's a big fan of the Whole Hoggs free-range pork.
It's fantastic, it's unique, it's different, and the flavour from the turf, you can smell it actually in the restaurant when we're cooking it, so it's a fantastic product. It is very important to source locally, especially we have a huge amount of tourism coming into the Boyne Valley region at the moment, and we've been able to show them, the local products and go out to the local farms and to see this produce. And our menu in the Conyngham Arms is totally built on the local produce in the Boyne Valley area.
The pigs gather in the field beside the stove as
Was that fully
Killian
charged
and
as well?
Peter cook up a storm. The backdrop is magnificent.
89%.
The food amazing, the fire
It's on
burning,
airplane
and
mode.
family gather. In the midst of it all,
It's
the
grand, it's just handy.
matriarch Peter's mum, mourning WHELAN Walsh, and she sowed the seeds.
Well, it's lovely to be here with Peter and all the little pigs and bonnets. And I have to say, I take 50% responsibility for it, because with his late dad Peter and myself, we took him on the 4 night holidays down to East Galway, Ballymacward actually, Conyngham farm. And I think that was the instigation of his love for animals. He was only 3.5, and he's the 4th of 5. And he just took like a drink of water to the animals.
The boy who thought sows produced sausages, who was born near Arbor Hill, made his way deep into the Boyne Valley as a man and became a pig farmer. And his secret?
I love them, and I love just the way of life. And I just have to keep reminding myself, when I go into pigs, the alternative is sitting in a car in a traffic jam, going to a meeting, listening, getting phone calls and grief. I have the best of both worlds. I'm making a few quid. I'm not going to be rich, but I absolutely love what I do.
All together there was a pig, what a pig, and he was big, really big. He liked to dig, I dig it, and wear a wig. He did a jig, and ate a fig. How big was he? He was a big, big